Hello everyone, welcome back to the stream. Anybody new to the stream? I'm Aire Astor, I'm a heartbeat PC Vtuber. I am one half of the Vtuber you'll see on this channel. Hi Lycan, how are you doing? You having a good day? Give me a second, I'm gonna give you a shout out. But yeah, how's it going Lycan? You having a good day? How's life been? It's been a while, hasn't it? Everything going good for you? Honestly, I just put on this music in the background and I'm actually liking it a lot. Hi, Tara. Hi, Tara. How are you doing? 20 minutes before I tear stuff up again. Oh my goodness, what happened? Is everything alright? I'm doing good. I found out DOA 6 is finally getting an update. DO 6? Isn't that, no, I was thinking of Dota. What's DOA again? I don't remember. Dota 6. Oh, that's right! I think I remembered something about that on Twitter. I think I literally just saw it like a second ago before getting online. It was something to do with Dead or Alive's anniversary, wasn't it? Like, actually, now that I think about it, I think it's still on here. There was like a little trailer. Yeah, there it is. Dead or Alive new project teaser. Morning, sorry for falling asleep again during the watch along. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. I mean, we thought it was really funny. We're like, wow, so many people are still in the watch along channel. Not restructuring the army anymore, just updating the whole system to modern standards. Finally got the dinosaurs off of command. Oh, you know, I think my brother was talking about this. Like, she said that you got a promotion. How's the promotion, by the way? Like, is everything... I'm guessing everything's good because you just said that you just finished restructuring everything. Give me a second. Like, Shulaiken, is this the thing you're talking about right here? Like, I just saw this before going live. Yeah, okay, yeah. I was like looking at it, I'm like, oh, that's actually gonna do well. Like, it's gonna do well because, like, everything about the trailer, how it shows Lei and then shows Booba, I'm like, yep. Like this, whatever they're doing, it's probably gonna be good. I don't know what they're doing, but it's probably gonna be good. Let's see, better paid, no more woke stuff. And army finally listened to their soldiers now. Ooh, was that I can't believe that's actually something that's going on in the military. It's so wild. Like I wouldn't think that such a thing would actually matter in such an environment. I personally made sure to pull out war zones that doesn't include us. Oh wait, does that have something to do with like I want to say like Israel, for example? Question mark? I'm honestly not too sure about any of that stuff. It's so confusing. I don't even know what's going on, to say the least. Like who's the ally? Who's the enemy? I don't even know, honestly. I like that whole situation makes absolutely no sense to me. Like it's gotten to the point where like I can't really even talk about it because I don't even understand it in the slightest. Like leaving Syria, making sure we aren't going to Gaza for nothing to do with us, and leaving Cambodia. You know, like here's one thing. here's one thing. Me and my brother, we will usually say this whenever we have the chance. We do not agree with anything that has with any sort of like conflict that that does not matter to the country. Because our older brothers in the military, and whenever people go around saying we need to go attack this or do that, and has absolutely nothing to do with the country, and it's just completely about like some kind of politics. I don't know what it is, but like it always concerns me because they're basically telling my brother to go fight in a conflict that doesn't matter, or that's I just don't like it when people are just going around saying we have to fight, and then like they don't think about like how there's people with family in the military, and quite frankly, I don't want my older brother to lose his life over a conflict that probably doesn't matter. So yeah, I kind of agree with like pulling people out in those situations. Like I just don't like the idea of like my brother going out and risking his life for something like that. If it was in defense of the country, I wish him the best of luck, and I pray that he never gets like injured or scarred. Yeah. Anyways, that's basically my thought. Hi, scary. What do you mean scary? How am I scary, Bloops? How dare you? But yeah, how are you doing, Bloops? You having a good day? How goes it? I am forgetting how to write the word shout out. Like so many times other people have done the shout outs, and now I've completely forgotten how to do that. You're scary because you're a lady. Oh my goodness. Hi, Great Parrot. How are you doing? Oh my goodness. I'm doing all right. How about yourselves? We're doing okay. Oh my goodness, guys. I don't know if anybody has been like paying attention to Twitter, but for whatever reason, like yesterday, especially yesterday, and I think some of today, there's been like so many AI videos of like Ultraman getting into fights with all sorts of things. And how do you think I know this? Guys, how do you think I know about this? About this one topic? You know how I know about this? It's because my brother literally came to me so many times yesterday, and he's like, oh my god, look at this video. It's this cat that's fighting Ultraman. And I'm like, oh, that's actually really funny. Wait, and then I thought that would be it. And then a couple minutes later, he's like, oh my god, you have to look at this. And then he shows me another one where there's a cat fighting Ultraman. And I'm like, oh, yeah, that's pretty funny. And then he would go away again. And then after a couple minutes, he comes back. He's like, oh my god, look at this. And it's just one Ultraman video after the other. And I'm like, why do you keep showing me all these videos about Ultraman being beaten up by cats and all sorts of creatures? It's so wild. Like there's so many of them, I can't even remember what most of them even are, because he just kept showing so many of them. I'm like, oh my god, why is there so much Ultraman? Like, why is there so much of this? I don't understand. Ultraman weakness, Ida sitting on his shoulder, poor guy's strength. I was about to ask him thanks. Ultraman versus Spider-Man is a canon crossover. Is it really? That's so funny. Ultraman this, Ultraman that, Ultraman these nuts. Like it was so funny. And then I think so many people started going with the trend of like the kaiju fights, where there was actually one. Oh my god, guess what happened with my feed? Because my brother kept sharing them with me, now my feed has so many kaiju fight AI videos. One of which is a Bafumo Miku, and Fumo, some other girl, I forget who it was. I don't remember. I just remember it was Miku, and they were fighting. Oh my god! You know what's really adorable though? Like, I think if Fumo Miku and Fumo any other character were to destroy an entire city, a lot of people would probably would just be witnessing it and just think, oh, it's adorable. While their entire cities is just destroyed and run into shambles. Like, I genuinely believe that's what would happen. Wouldn't you guys agree? Would you look at the Fumos and be like, oh my god, it's an adorable little Fumo? The manga is called Ultraman Along Came a Spider-Man. Oh my god. Like, how many crossovers does Ultraman have with anybody else? And quite frankly, I think it's actually believable that Spider-Man would have a crossover with Ultraman, seeing how Spider-Man Into the Multiverse is now canon. And I'm guessing because of that, like, Spider-Man now has the capability to be like in a crossover with literally anything. If there's a thing that exists, Spider-Man can now be associated with it. It's only a matter of time before he shows up in an anime, like a rom-com anime, and he's like the main protagonist. Like Spider-Man gets isekai'd into a rom-com, and like now he has to live in the rom-com as Spider-Man. I would just kick the Fumo. No, don't kick the Fumo. The Fumo's adorable. Spider-Man has a surprising amount of manga. Really? How many? Is there anything that comes up like off the top of your head? Like, I was not aware of that. Like, all I remember is that the Suicide Squad had like a, what do you call it? Had an anime. Yeah, it had an anime. I think Batman had an anime. And I think that's as far as I'm aware. Like, I thought those were like some of the very few that had like animes. I didn't realize Marvel had like anime appearances as well. If I remember correctly, I think Ruby did a crossover with Marvel, didn't they? Or was that DC? I don't remember. I didn't watch enough. I remember it was. Well, like that was like around the time when I actually lost interest in Ruby. Like, the whole story started like kind of falling apart. Or at least like it just didn't seem all that interesting anymore. The most recent I can think of is Spider-Man Octogirl. Okay, now I'm interested. Well, what was that about? Oh my god, guys. Something terrible happened yesterday. Like, I think you guys probably already know about this. Like, at least anybody that was in the watch along, something terrible started happening yesterday. Aside from the Ultraman thing, do you know what else my brother has been doing? Like, every single time I started every single time something happened, like I heard like somebody dropped like a fork, and I'm like, what was that? And then my brother has been saying it must have been the wind. Oh my god, shut up. Shut up. Like, he started doing that. He started doing that more often ever since last night. Like, I just came back, and I'm like, someone like my mom would walk through the door, and I'm like, at first I didn't hear it correctly. I thought I was listening to something, and I'm like, what was that? And my brother was like, must have been the wind. I'm like, no, stop, shut up. Like, seriously, what was that? He's like, it must have been the wind. Did he take an arrow to the knee? Like, wait, what do you mean? Skyrim rotted. Oh my god. Like, ever since we saw Kai like say like it must have been the wind. Like in Beyblade, he started saying that because it was like the stupidest line, because immediately after that, everybody's like, what do you mean by that? And he's like, I don't know. It's like, you said it with so much confidence, why did you even bring it up? Like, oh my god, Louis, yes, someone stole your sweet roll? God. Like, I don't think he's ever said that. Like, if anything, my older brother was the one that was, like, really into Skyrim. Like, he actually played that game. He played it a lot, to be honest. But yeah. But yeah, ever since then, like, anytime anything happened, he started just saying, it must have been the wind. The guards in Skyrim say it must have been the wind. They also used to been an adventurer before taking an arrow to the knee. What the heck? Yeah. Interesting. I think the wording is a little bit off. I'm like a little bit confused about the second part. Something about the arrow to the knee. I'm sorry, guys. My English is off. Then again, my English has been off for a very long time these last couple days. Ooh, do you guys want to know something very fun that happened like the other day? My brother was looking up mods for like some of these games that we have, and you know what's one that he found? He found one for TCG card shop, and it basically like replaces all the textures with Vshoujo cards. I'm like, wait, somebody actually did this? And it's like, yeah, there's a Vshoujo mod, or at least it was called Vshoujo mod until they changed it to Mousy and Friends. I'm like, oh wow, and then I took a look at it. I'm like, oh wow, they actually changed everything, like the whole aesthetic. Like everything in the game has been like retexturized. I'm like, oh, that's so cool. I'm like, I'm gonna play it. And so I've been playing it for the last couple of days, and I'm like, look at all the cards. The guards in Skyrim say it must have been the wind. Oh, never mind. I could have sworn I saw something pop up just now. But yeah. It's been kind of annoying couple of days because of my brother. By the way, how's everybody else's life been going? Anything interesting? Oh, you know what? I was actually on mini stream the other day, and she was giving love advice about to everybody. I'm like, oh my god, love advice! I love it. When in doubt, Russian suplex him? No, I can't do that. Do you have, like, Dark Eye, do you have any idea what you're asking? You're asking me to, like, basically try to hug a thick tree, like a very thick tree, and try to suplex it. Like, if anything, that would never work. It would just immediately backfire, as he would just crush me under his weight. Like, my brother is like really big compared to me. Like you don't understand it, so. Like, I like, not only that, but I'm not very strong at all. Like, I can barely like arm wrestle him. Like, if I were to arm wrestle my brother, I would probably break my arm. And he could probably win simply with like with the sheer weight. No less. We've actually did this before because my older sister was like very aggressively challenging everybody to this. Listening to Love Advice, who's the lucky guy, but I wasn't listening to it like because of that. I was only listening because I was listening to it because Minnie was actually saying like a bunch of things. I'm like, that's what I say all the time. be like the principal from My Ordinary Life and eat some spinach? You mean like Popeye? Like, listen, Popeye spinach doesn't exist in the real world. Could you imagine if Popeye spinach actually was a thing? Where, like, we could actually, like, get, like, steroids spinach, eat it, and then you could get, like, so strong you can literally destroy the fabric of reality? That would be so funny. Like, all that protein, all those vitamins, just in one gulp, and then you will be able to just lift a mountain. Sure it is. The principal suplexed the deer, but Popeye suplexed the world. But yeah, I was just listening to it because, like, she was saying all these things, like, because it actually reminded me of Reaper situation, because she was saying, somebody was talking to her about, like, how she was saying that anybody that does not appreciate or tries to make you give up your hobbies, just automatically it's a red flag. It's automatically a red flag, and I'm like, yes. Like, because honestly, if I were to date anybody and they told me to give up, like, a hobby, if they literally told me to stop gachaing, I would be like, no, I can't live without my gacha. This is my burden. You have to accept me for it. Like, that's my baggage. That is my baggage. You have to feed my gacha addictions, and you have to feed my addiction to buying online digital PNGs. Okay, like this is a prerequisite. Otherwise, like, it just will never work out. And then like I would imagine if I were to meet a guy who has the same sort of addiction, I'd be like, soulmate. Like, we can gacha into poverty together. Like, we'll be poor pocket but rich in PNGs. But yeah, it reminded me of Reaper's situation, where Reaper was telling me about how his girlfriend, like, he stopped talking about Azure Lane with his girlfriend because for whatever reason she appeared, like, really annoyed whenever he talked about it. Not only that, but she was also, like, one of those people that were like, oh my god, isn't that what all the lolly stuff? And he'd be like, it's only a part of, like, the game, and it's like, it's not even the main point. And I'm like, that's true. It is actually true. I'm like, it's like, it just shows that you have a passion for, like, something. And quite frankly, I would be like, if you don't have a hobby, then what do you have to offer? Just go down to your local game shop. I'm sure you'll find 35 people who fit the criteria. No, like, I can't even do that, Bloops. I can't do that. Like, the reason why is because if I open the door, I will immediately die. There's a limit of $100 a week on gacha would be reasonable. That's reasonable? $100 a week on gacha is reasonable. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe 20 or something, but here Dark Eyed is actually far more accepting than than I am. Like, $100 a week, $400 a month, like $2,800 a year. Like, my math might be wrong, but that's like beyond reasonable. That's beyond accepting. But not so much that Caleb Hammer would be a suitable application. Oh my god. If I were to go on the Caleb show, he would look at the expenses. He's like, why do you have so much money spent on gacha games? And I'm like, I need them. Like, you don't understand just how much I need those PNGs, okay? I live and breathe those PNGs, those digital PNGs. It's like, Like, you can live without them. I'm like, yeah, I can't. Like, it's only for a limited time only. Like, it's like, it's not like I'm going to Disneyland every week, okay? Like, anybody that's going to, like, any sort of amusement park every week, they're insane. But for somebody who's only spending, like, $20 or something a week on, like, gacha games, that's not a problem. That's just a hobby. For me, that is, I can afford it, but that is all the fun money in a month. That makes sense. But yeah, like, I think you can still use a lot of the fun money for, like, other stuff. But I'm pretty sure you probably do. Like, that's just, you're probably just giving an example. But yeah, it would be so funny to, like, have an entire meltdown, like, on the Caleb show. It's like, you have to give it up, you dumb bitch. They're like, no, I can't do it. Like, literally, I will sell my car, but I will not give up my PNGs. Well, you can't make me give up my PNGs. They are all I have. You'd be like, no, like, are you an idiot? Like, yes. If loving digital PNGs means I'm an idiot, I suppose I am a certified grandiose idiot. That has happened a few times. The Pokemon card guy was a trip. There was a Pokemon card guy? Oh my god. That sounds so funny. One of these days, I'm probably gonna have to, like, watch one of those. That sounds so funny. Like, I honestly haven't really watched too many of those. So like, the only ones I watch have been, like, secondhand from other people. Like, for example, I think I've watched one off of Ember's stream before. And yeah, I think that, oh wait, no. I've actually watched another one from Leaflet as a reaction video. I'm like, wow, there's some really crazy people out there. I'm like, it's lucky I'm not nearly as crazy as they are. Like, are we all lucky that we're not nearly that crazy to go to like all these lengths in order to cause so much chaos and basically throw ourselves into financial destitute just for a quick fix? You sure about that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Are you saying that I am as crazy as some of those people? I don't think you understand just how non-crazy I am. Like, you know what the difference between me and those people? Unlike those people, I don't use my money for my addiction. I use my brother's. Like, that is what makes us different. Yes, you're a hot girl, by the way. Like, I may be hot by the eyes of a raven. Oh my goodness. Like, we always have the funniest chats, don't we? But yeah, in the game, like, in the game right now, there's like an event going on for Mega Medi-chan, which I think it's funny. I always thought Medi-chan was a funny guy. Like, the way that he dances and the way he attacks. Like, especially in the anime, when I first saw Medi-chan, I'm like, what is this thing? It looks so weird. And then when it actually started fighting, I'm like, he's so funny. He's a silly guy. Like, do. Like, honestly, I bet somebody somewhere has made like a remix using like that little dance figure for like Medi-chan. It's like dun 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 dun. Like, I would love to see something like that. Oh wow. And that reminded me, I don't think I've ever edited my Absol doc, have I? Let's see. Bum. Yeah, I don't think I've edited my deck at all. I think we can switch the red card out. What is going on? I'm not even pressing anything. Alright, let us get the lucky ice pop. Am I thinking, should I get one of the field spells? I don't think I need it. And then this only works for Obstagoon. By the way, I finally got Obstagoon. Like, I finally got them. I'm like, oh my god, it took so long. Oh, and I actually got, what do you call it? Mega Kangaskhan. I'm like, wow. Like, I was not expecting to get Mega Kangaskhan. Honestly, I think that's all I needed. I think that's all the changes I really needed. Event? No, not the event. We want to do the rank ladder matches. Oh, that's right. I actually got a second Aegislash. Like, it was actually super lucky. Somebody else pulled it, and I saw it on the Wonder Pick, and I'm like, that's the card I needed in order to finish my Monwall deck. And I got it. I got it first try. Let's go. And I'm like, why couldn't I have you like so much sooner? But yeah, I want to play with my Absol deck. I'm kind of curious to see like how it stacks up with the current meta. Like, I'm just genuinely kind of curious. Like, I would imagine that like at the moment, Mega Gardevoir is still like kind of on top. Well, I don't actually know, because like every time I played it Mega Gardevoir, like it would always brick. I would always get like every single thing other than like the final piece in order to evolve Mega Gardevoir. Or like for anything else, it would be like I just don't have the thing. I can retreat, get my Chingling, then we can use the jiggly noise. You know, I don't know why I didn't use Pokeball. Bum, bum, bum. Does this shop smell that bad? From what I remember, like every single time I've ever went to a shop, it always smells really bad. That wallpaper, Will or Sylveon? Oh, the wallpaper? She's probably somewhere. I don't know. Like, I just picked whatever. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum. Hehehehe. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, bum, bum. You know what? I'll get a lower dino. Bum, 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 bum. No item cards. I'm taking out the dino, whether you like it or not. I know dinos for you. And they conceded. Let's go. I was able to win because they weren't allowed to use any items. Floodgate for the win! Hehehe. Flo, what the? Why would anybody refer to themselves as Flo? Why, very odd individual. Oddly enough, the magic shop I used to go to smelled fine. Granted, most of the people were just well-adjusted members of society, chill guys and gals. That is such a rare thing. Maybe the work got progressive. Oh my god, it's Aunt Flo. That is so rare. Like to imagine people being like well-adjusted members of society and play card games. like like those two things are extremely like disconnected. Like how many well-adjusted people do you know that play card games? I know absolutely none. Same people playing card games? I know, isn't that like the craziest statement ever? Like how many streamers do you know that play card games and are actually sane? I can't think of a single one. Like every single streamer I know is absolutely insane in one way or the other. Wait a minute, you dissing us? Like I'm dissing every card game player. It's actual facts. Like I've seen so many card game players. I'm like, why is it that every single one of them are insane? Like look at my brother. He is crazy. Like obviously I'm the exception. Like I am an exception to that rule, but everybody else, they fall in line so perfectly. He's cuckoo for Black Wings. I don't think he's just cuckoo for the Black Wings. Like he's just cuckoo in general. Like there was actually one time he actually did go cuckoo for like Cocoa Puffs. It was actually a really funny time. Like there was actually a moment in our childhood where our mom was getting like cereal boxes and everything, and my brother went absolutely crazy for the Cocoa Puffs, and he absolutely loved them. And quite frankly, I also liked them, which made me really upset every single time I came back home and my brother just had like a bowl filled with Cocoa Puffs. And I'm like, why are you eating so much of it? And he's like, because I like it. And I'm like, well, what about me? Like, I want some too. He's like, there it is. And my mom was getting like the store brand, like the name brand stuff. So it was like a small box. He only left me like a single bowl, like a small bowl worth of Cocoa Puffs. I'm like, why did you eat the rest of it? We literally just had this yesterday. He's like, it's just that good. I'm like, oh my God. Like I need to tell my mom in order to stay away, like keep the pots away from him. And you know what the dumb thing is? Every single time, like my mom actually started doing that. She's actually started hiding some of the food from my older brother and my brother. And the crazy thing is, they always found it. Every single time. Whenever she bought like certain food that she wanted it, or when my other me or my other sisters also wanted it, like the two always found them somehow. I don't know how. They always found them every single time. Like, how do you find them? They were hidden somewhere. Like, she actually came back. Like, she actually went out of her way to go early in the morning when all of us were at school. Bought the food, and then she would put them someplace out of sight. Every single time, my brothers found them. I didn't even know where they were. I'm like, I was just going to ask my mom, like where they were whenever my brothers weren't around, and they found them every single time. It was crazy. Like my older sisters, they actually told my mom to hide like the canned tamales from my older brother because he would always eat them. Like he was crazy for those tamales. And then for everything else, like it was me, my other sister, and like we would get like sweet snacks and like cereal as well. And we told my mom, like, make sure they're hidden somewhere. And then she always hid them, and they always found it. It's like they were bloodhounds. Like, how do you find these things? Also, hi Nacho Sneaky, how are you doing? Having a good day? Whatever you say, I had it. Chat plus press X to down. What do you mean exit down? For what? The gluttonous duo? Here, you guys want to know something really interesting about my older brother? My older brother had like the craziest metabolism ever. Like his metabolism was wild. Like he could literally eat like twice as much as my brother, and he did not get fat. Like like it was so wild. And I think the main difference, the main factor is the fact that my brother actually exercised during that time. like between all of us, my older brother and then my other sister, like they were the most like physically active people in my family. And then me and my other older sisters, as well as my brother, my twin brother, we weren't very active. Like I did not, I'll say it right now, I cannot play a sport. And my brother didn't want to play a sport. And then my other two sisters, they only played it when somebody told them to. That was it. But my other sister, she actually enjoyed playing sports, and my older brother played sports, but not for like fun or anything like that. I forget the reason why he did. But even then, like there was actually a period of time where he didn't play sports, and yet he was still skinny. He was eating the same amount and he was still skinny. I'm like, how in the heck do you eat so much? It's so insane. Like, I think I knew like probably 3 people that were like that. And it probably has something to do with their height. It probably has something to do with something else. But they were always skinny. I think the only person that I kind of sort of knew was this one guy. That was like a year older than me. The only reason why I knew him was because my other sister was like shared a class with him once. Yeah, I think it was like that. And then like once he graduated, it was so wild. This guy, he was physically fit. Like he was like a jockey, basically. Like I will say this, he had like the 6-pack abs, he had very strong arms, he was very tall. Everything any woman wanted, that was basically him. And then, guess what? Like after like spring break, no, it was after summer break, and the new year started when me and my brother were like seniors in high school. I happened to run across the same guy, like just sitting outside the high school. I'm guessing he was either dating someone or he had someone like he knew still going to school. I don't really know. I just noticed him. I'm like, wait, it's that one guy. I'm like, ah, wait, what? The first thing I noticed was that he became overweight. Like you guys know, like the men with the beer bellies. This guy has a beer belly, or he had a beer belly at that time. I'm like, what happened within summer break? Like 2 months out of high school, and he's completely out of shape. I don't understand. Like, I don't know what he was doing, but he was so out of shape, like so quickly out of high school. And I think I knew a couple of other people that were kind of the same. Like, as soon as they left school, as soon as they left high school, they just became overweight, like immediately. Work happens. Yeah. It's probably like they got so accustomed to like their eating habits and everything that once they started working, whether it was like an office or some other job that wasn't as physically demanding, like their body kind of just didn't have anything to do with, like their body just couldn't like burn off all the calories within that time. It's wild. I don't even know. Like the thing is, I don't even know if he worked or whatever work he was doing. Like I don't know any of it. I just knew he was wildly overweight, and so quickly. Like that 6-pack became a single pack. Very, very crazy. Let's see. What are you talking about? You're the first one to get dressed in a straitjacket. What do you mean? Well, you guys are so mean. Like I would never be in a straitjacket, okay? Absolutely insane. Like, you see that? Do you see that, chat? You guys say I'm in need of a straitjacket. Well, the fact that you are saying that just proves that the straitjacket should be on the other body. Hmm. That would be funny if, like, most of these games, it was just easy wins. Bam, bam. Oh my goodness. I think it's fine. Like, I don't, I don't have anything to do anyways. Like, it's probably not a good thing. Ante! Yeah, switching is probably a good idea. Rocky Helmet. I'm straight, not straight jacket. You will be hanged upside down and being fed every day by a nervous guard. What do you mean? You guys are over exaggerating just how crazy I would be. Well, you guys don't understand anything. Boop. That's actually really bad. Like, I don't have any other Pokemon to fall back on. Roar in unison! Oh! Pocketmon Center Lady! I think probably next turn will be okay. At least they're playing Charizard. Because with Charizard can't recharge all that fast unless it's the Charizard. In which case, this could be really bad if I don't get another Pokemon. Another Entei. And it conceded. Easy victory. Yay! Pappy Crafty. Oh my goodness. I just remembered this one meme that Cha-Cha actually posted, like, on Twitter. And it was like this meme between her and like Shadow. And like the whole thing was like I challenge you to a challenge, and if you lose you have to lick my feet. And then Shadow was like done. I forfeit. Like, let me lick those feet. She's like, wait, what? Like, come on, let me lick those feet. And she's like, no, what are you talking about? He's like, step on me. I'm like, oh my god, I couldn't stop laughing. It was so funny. Like, honestly, I'm actually kind of curious as to, like, where she got that scene from. Like, where did she get that from? That sounds so funny. Like, I swear, some people are just so weird. But yeah, what happened to that comedy? That comedy is gold. I have kissed feet before, but I would not beg for it. Like, at least you're not like Chat. At least you're not like Chat. Like, Chat is absolutely crazy when it comes to our bird feet. Like, every single time they're like, only talons. Oh my god, everybody purchased the only talons. Like, why would you go out and buy food when you can purchase only talons? You know, I'm surprised that Mega Absol is still doing really good. I shouldn't be. I am surprised. Wait, what? Sableye. Oh my goodness. Speaking of feet, you know what's really funny? So I remember like a few years ago, my sister was actually like remarking about her boyfriend's feet. like apparently he had like really yellow feet, which is disgusting. But like she brought it up, and then she started talking about my brother's feet. And she's like, what about your feet? Are your feet like that? Are they like dark yellow and disgusting like that? Like, I bet they are. And I'm like, not really. Like Lex's feet aren't actually all that, aren't really that gross. Like, I wouldn't say they're clean, but they're not that gross. And so it was really funny because, my brother actually like pulled off his socks and then he's like, there you go. And she's like, oh wow, they are so clean. And then he's like, well, what'd you expect? Like, why? How clean are your feet? And so my older sister like pulled out her shoes and stuff, and she actually had dirtier feet than my brother. I'm like, what in the world? What in the talk about what is going on with your feet? Like they weren't as disgusting as my other sister like described, but like it was so much worse. I'm like, those who like I forget what the saying is, but like you shouldn't cast stones if you are exactly what you describe. Like it was actually genuinely funny. I'm like, I can't believe it. Like you actually had like really bad feet. Oh my goodness. This is looking really bad for us. Oh, now it's looking better. I can take Omega Amps. Yeah, Mega Absol can take a hit. Alright, all they have is a Chingling. That's fine. Don't cast stones in a house of glass. There you go, that's the one. The pot colored nickel black, that's another one. I couldn't think of any of those. Let's see, what a bunch of weirdos, only pizzas where it's at. Oh my god. Like maybe we should reconsider our audience. All right, time to retreat. Why did I do that? Oh my god, I just messed everything up. Oh my god. I was on autopilot. I completely messed that up. I can only imagine that they're laughing at me. I meant to switch into him. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. Oh well, it looks like it was GG no matter what. Very unfortunate. You know what? I probably could have put in. I probably could have given him like an energy last turn, and then I probably would have been able to like take out the Cyrus before that. But yeah, honestly, I was surprised. I'm like, wow, like you don't, like, what are you doing that made your feet like that? So weird. I was genuinely not expecting it from her because she works an office job. I'm like, how do you do that? Oh, wait, am I going first? Yes, I'm going first, guys. Like, first is where it's at. Oh, sweet coon. Okay. Okay. Let's go! I think I will just hit this. Oh my goodness, please let it just be like item cards. Okay. It only works on item card, not tools. Makes sense. No, I only got a Pokeball.
Perfect.
It's fine. We can hit him with a Mars. All those cards gone. Reduced by 3. Wow, I'll just keep it because I don't want to give it too much power. Could you imagine if, like, later on in the game's life, they'll add, like, a Pokemon that has a skill that, like, floats into your hand and then gets rid of, like, one item in your hand? That would be so broken with, like, Mega Absol that can just rip a supporter from the hand. What to do. So they have Mega Greninja. Okay. At least I'll be able to rip card out of their hand. Let's see. The Cyrus isn't gonna be a problem. The heal will be a problem. Yeah, at the moment, the steel isn't that important. I actually was not paying attention to anything else in their hand. Uh-oh. That's
Stop
80
killing
damage
me.
right there. Hi, PT. How's it going? You having a good day? Welcome to the stream. No, 4 cards. Oh my goodness. How dare you how dare you do that? Oh no, wait, they already used a sporter, so that doesn't matter. Not only that, but they already shuffled their hand back, so it extra doesn't matter. Alright, let those heal. No! Oh my goodness, alright. How many cards do they have? They have 3 exactly. I suppose I'll put down the Mega Absol. Let's go! Oh my goodness, that was perfect. Alright, if they have a Cyrus, this could still be game over. Bum, 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 bum. That's 80 damage, 100. And they got 120. And a Cyrus on top of that. No! Of course they added the Cyrus back, of course. Luck was not on my side in this game. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my goodness, I was so drawn into the game I completely forgot what we were talking about before. That's part of the being the bird brain. We always forget after every short little instance. Yeah, sorry. I think what killed us in that game was that we didn't get Hydreigon sooner. Probably if we had gotten Hydreigon a little bit sooner, we probably would have been a different game. Hand is not looking too good. Let's switch it. Oh my goodness. 2 rare candies and a surge, and a drop. I suppose we'll take that. It kind of, I think this is the Mega Blaziken deck. Oh my goodness. I just remembered something that we have to do. Let's see, can we get Hydreigon? Nope. That always feels bad whenever we can't do the thing. Like if we had gotten Hydreigon, we would have been already winning. Alright, Pokeball. Tingling. Alright, let's use Professor's research. Very unfortunate, we just weren't able to get Hydreigon. No Hydreigon. No, they have Blaziken. They had rare candies and they didn't use it? That's so weird. Oh my goodness, it's always like the one card I need is always at the very back, always at the very bottom of the deck, isn't it? Well, I think this is game. Yeah, I just don't see us winning this one. And a rare candy. They still got it. If anything, they got a better board now. Oh, if we don't get Hydreigon like this turn, then we just lose. Oh, there we go. probably still lose though. Because I don't think they can give us enough damage. Oh, that's exactly 80, but doesn't this deck have like a healing card? Yeah. Well, I don't think that was part of the deck, but I'm pretty sure that's good enough. That's still good enough to win. Unfortunately for us, we don't have an attack boosting card. Like a trainer red would have gone hard, but we have no space for it. Yep, heart of the cards don't go. All of our cards at the very bottom of the deck. Very bottom. Oh my goodness. If we had to, like literally, we just needed the Hydreigon sooner. That was literally our only chance. Honestly, like so far, the only thing we've been losing to is literally like bad draws. Bad draws. Oh, ads! Thank you so much for seeing through the ads. Very much appreciated. And we're going second. I like going second sometimes. This is actually really bad. This is actually a really bad instance of going second. Oh my goodness, everybody's playing Poison Orb right now. What the heck? What is going on? Every single person's playing Poison Orb. Is that like the new meta? Instead of like Cape, it's the Poison Orb? Alright. Nothing. We can't really attack anyways. Oh. They don't have the card. Okay. No! Oh my goodness. Once again, we're never getting the Hydreigon. Once again, we're losing because of really bad deck RNG. Good review. I'm pretty sure they're not gonna force the switch. Alright, they don't have a dino anymore. With Nurse Joy. Once again, we have to deal with this. If only we had gotten like Hydreigon, like literally right now, it would actually change everything. Unfortunately, we just don't have that. Oh my goodness, another poison bar. Nihilego, honey. Wait, when did they get a Nihilego? No, they kept the freeze pop. Oh my goodness. Yep. We we lost because of not getting High Dragon again. No High Dragon, basically just game loss. Like I think it went I think it was the same for both of us. We just did not get High Dragon at all. Oh my goodness, this is like the most ridiculous RNG. Like this is like one thing I don't really like about like card game like RNG. The card game RNGs, like video game card game RNGs are really bad. Like I've seen this with my brother's streams on Masterful, but like I've seen this happen like in just about every game that has like card game mechanics. Like the RNG for card games are really bad in just about every game. Like we have all the tools, we have all the means, but quite frankly, like it always comes down to RNG, and RNG in games are spectacularly bad. Hello? There you go. Hello, knock knock. Oh no, we're going second. Oh my goodness, another Dino deck. I'm guessing since we have Dino and we have High Dragon, it means that we are not going to get we're not going to get Rare Candy this time. Oh wait, this person's playing the Indeedee package. Oh my goodness, he opened up all of the... He opened every single card. Double Indeedee, oh my goodness. Alright, all we need to do is just not allow them to get into High Dragon. That's all we have to do. Well, I think we failed. I might as well use this. They have 4 cards, so we can do this. Is the gamble worth it? It was worth it, guys. Go, Rare Candy! We did it! We got to High Dragon first. That means they can't get in the High Dragon. He. They conceded it. Yep, because I'm pretty sure they don't have any energy for the Indeedee, so the Indeedees are basically defenseless. Oh my goodness, finally. We're back in Ring 3! Like, take that. Take that, RNGesus! Alright. Sorry, I was looking at something. Oh, whoops. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Oop. There you go. Uh-oh, this is Meloetta. Okay. Let's just see if we can do the thing. if anything, we might have to sacrifice a dino in order to like power up our Mega Absol. Like that way we actually have a pretty decent chance of like surviving. Like at this moment, I don't think there's a good chance that they'll brick. Like this deck bricks a lot for me. It doesn't really brick all that often for other people. I thought this was a different card for a second. Indeed, wait, Nani? Listen, Didi. Is in charge. Wait, what? This attack does 70 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. That is so much. Does 30 damage to one Pokemon. What I miss mod-wise? Not much, William. How are you doing? You having a good day? Oh! Oh my goodness. The heart of the cards is real. We're already starting off with Hydreigon. That's actually really big in this situation. Complete obliteration. Hehehehe. But yeah, how's it going, Williams? You having a good day? How's life? Doing all right. Always good to hear that everybody's doing all right. Like it's Thursday. Tomorrow's gonna be Friday, so you guys, everybody needs to have a good time. Also, actually, that reminds me, I need to look at something. Sorry, I was looking at a message, and apparently I don't understand what was just said. Oh. Also, what's going on? I'm not sure what's going on. I will use my lucky ice pop. Let's go! It's actually Lucky-chan. Oh my god! Let's go! Oh my goodness! Luck is on my side this time. Bam, 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 bam. Wait, we might just win this one right here. Confuse Ray. Oh, that's exactly what we needed. It was the one card we actually needed. Like we talked like the actual one card. We only had one of Nurse Joy, and it was the one card we actually needed. Oh my goodness, she just did not want to leave my hand, guys. The fault tactic failed. Hehehe. But yeah, we're just chilling out right now. Unfortunately, I was like in a really bad losing streak. Very, very bad. Like every single game I needed, like every game was winnable. The only problem was that I just didn't have the cards. I just couldn't draw into the cards in order to win. And all my opponents just had like the most ideal cards. Well, not even the ideal cards. They were just able to play. I wouldn't wouldn't say it's a victory, but it is a victory. I'll take it. I'll take any victory I can possibly get at this point. We went. How many games was it? It was like 4-ish games. We went 4 losses in a row. I will take that. Your enemy was not broken soul-wise. Why do you think I need to destroy them? Guys, I'm not evil, okay? I don't need to destroy my enemies. Like, I don't need to do that. Like, there's better ways. Like, I'm not a League of Legends player, okay? I don't need to shatter someone's soul in order to be satisfied with my victory. Like, I'm not my brother either. Oh my goodness. I'm just content that the losing streak is over. That is what I'm content with. And that is what I will be satisfied with. Bum, 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 bum. You sure about that? What did you do to the turtle last week? What turtle? I'm actually thinking, I'm like, what turtle are you talking about? Like, I'm trying to remember what happened last week. Turtle. Oh my goodness, so much happened that I don't remember anything last week. Like, what? Darkeye, what did I say? I have a bird brain. I can't remember anything past like 2 hours. Hawks or eagles hunt turtles by picking them up and dropping them onto a stone to crack them. What? Okay, that sounds familiar. I just don't remember the context. I don't remember the context at all. Like, it sounds familiar. I remember those being said. I just don't remember the context at all. Wait, electric tail? What does that do? Paralyzed. Okay. No, I think I like the Pokemon that automatically paralyze instead of having a chance to paralyze. Thank you so much for the head pat, PT. By the way, how's life, PT? Have you found your biker girlfriend yet? Like, we know the one that you want, the one that's also like a furry. Oh, hey, look, we got the Mega Midi-chan! Chakra Fest! Like, PT wants the biker girl that's also a Runmon furry. Like, that's the dream, that's the dream right there. Like, one day, PT, one day you will find her. heard you like mudkips. You know, what was with that line right there? Like, I remember like that line being like a meme like years ago. Like, everybody was always like, I heard you like mudkips. I'm like, I like mudkips, but what does that have to do with anything? And people were like, do you like the mudkips? I'm like, yes. And then they just kept going. I'm like, what does that mean? Like, is there something wrong with liking mudkips? I don't know. There. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys want to hear something interesting? Well, not interesting, but something that happened today that gave me like a lot of nostalgia. Like earlier today, I was playing some old music that I had on my phone. It was mainly because I got interested because my brother told me about like how he was listening to some old music as well. He's like, you know what? I'd actually forgotten like a lot of these songs. And so I went onto the computer because he uploaded like all his old music onto the computer. And I actually had a bunch of old music like saved on his phone as well. And so I actually took the liberty of downloading all the music onto my phone. And oh my god, it was like one of the worst mistakes I've ever had. Apparently, a lot of the songs, a lot of the files were corrupted. So at some point you would be hearing like smash notes like, hey now, you're an author, get your show on, go play. And then all of a sudden it goes like, hey now, you're I'm like, what the like it would make this craziest sound. I'm like, oh my god, what is that? And then it would just go like, it would just keep playing the song after that. I'm like, oh my god, what is going on? I'm like trying to enjoy the music, and then it would just all of a sudden it would just go. Anyways, aside from my ears being tortured, oh my god, that actually. I say that actually remind me of something yesterday. Where yesterday, when we were like doing the watch along, I actually like put my headphones on in order to like listen to like the video. Like I had my headphones on, and my brother was like typing. He's like, "Everybody ready to go?" And he's like, okay, we're starting right now. And then as soon as he pressed the button, like apparently the headphones were set so high that as soon as the music went off, I nearly jumped. I'm like, oh my god. And almost threw off my headphones. I'm like, oh my god, it's so loud. He's like, oh, like, is it too loud? And I'm like adjusting the audio on my headphones. I'm like, oh my god, it was so loud. Almost blew my ears out. That's how bad it was. Anyways, aside like going back to the old music, I actually had like a case of like nostalgia from one of the songs. And I think my brother also brought this up, where funnily enough, back when we first started writing stories, it was actually him that told me, like, you should look, like, one of the things I do in order to, like, imagine, like, some of the story is listen to music and then try to formulate it into an anime opening in my head. And he's like, you should probably do something like that for like one of your stories. I'm like, huh, interesting. So while I was writing my own stories, I was actually like listening to music in the background. And I remember one that actually made me think of a story. And it was so wild. Like it went so perfectly. Like once you have like that initial rush, like you tend to listen to the music over and over and over and over and over again in order to kind of like edit like the anime opening to adjust it to kind of like fit like like a real centralized idea. And for me, that song was Tokyo Teddy Bear. Like I really like that song, and it actually made me like think of like this whole story for like this whole story. I called it The Mercenaries. It was supposed to be a sci-fi kind of like action adventure story. And it revolves around this one highly introverted girl with a split personality. I really wish I hear back about this turbine engineering rule so I can return to Florida. Oh my goodness. You know, I never actually had any like desire to go to Florida. I remember one of my friends telling me about like their trip to Florida, and they told me how they got sunburned like really bad. And it was wild for us because like we live in the desert, and it's like everything's hot around here, guys. It's always hot. And then they go to Florida and they're like, oh my god, like it like the heat wasn't that bad to them. However, they still like they didn't notice themselves getting burnt. So they actually like had their arm out. They had like very like what's the term? They had low cut like clothing on, and basically anything that was even remotely like exposed to the sun was completely charred. Like they were burnt. Like after like a little while going to Florida. And when they came back, they told me that they had like really bad sunburn, and they had to like peel so much skin off because it was that bad. Oh, that actually reminds me, like this one time, like this was back when we were doing the power sports job, where we actually had like this one time where we had to attend this one orientation, I suppose is the word, where we were actually given the opportunity to drive vehicles, and it was a nightmare for me because most of those vehicles are bigger than I am. Like my brother hated me because I had to scoot my chair like all the way to the front, as far front as the vehicle allowed me to, and I was barely pressing on the pedals. And it was so funny because I actually tried this one vehicle after somebody else tried it, and I remember stepping in. I like as soon as I basically like got into the vehicle and like that like that was basically how it was. I tried to sit myself down, and then I'm like, what the? I'm like, I'm so far away from the seat, and I'm like I'm like, oh my god, this person, like the person before me was like so much taller than I was. They basically had this seat like all the way as far back as the vehicle allowed it. And to me, it just felt like I was like a mile away from the steering wheel. I'm like, no. My brother, oh my god, my brother actually actually said, oh my god, you look so funny right now. And then one of my coworkers like, oh my god, you look like a little baby. And then everybody started making fun of me, like, oh my god, you're like a little baby. I'm like, shut up. I'm like, shut up. Like saying that while I'm like trying to roll up the seat, like as far as I can. But yeah, like during that orientation, I noticed there was two other women that partook in the event. Actually, there was aside from them, there was like two other guys. And you know what made them like really stand out from everybody else? Everybody else was wearing kind of like loose clothing. They had like the arms like they had short sleeves and everything. Guess what me and my brother were wearing? My brother was wearing like a turtleneck as well as like a coat, and I was also wearing like really long sleeve shirt and pants and everything. The girls, they like one girl had like a low cut like top, as well as short sleeves, and she was wearing short shorts. Every guy was staring at her. My brother was staring at her, but here's the funny thing: he was laughing at her. He's like, she is gonna get burnt so badly. Like all that, like and the thing, he was also saying like she is extremely white. Like she was pale. He's like, she is gonna be like red as a radish once we're done. And I'm like, oh my god, she is. And so like after the whole meet, like I think me and my brother were like the only ones that were actually prepared for the heat, as we were the only ones that had like long sleeves and everything. Made sure that we had actually had a like what is that thing?